There was something else I just started thinking. So on Friday, I booked a load for Jeff for Monday, and I booked a load for me for Monday. Both those loads are short hauls and delivering Tuesday. So that's fantastic. They're both $4 a mile, But something I just thought about is Tuesday morning, I will be needing to book a load for both my trucks, and I will also be untarping and trying to make a delivery on sheetrock. This is where it really sucks when you're trying to be the driver and the owner. Because in the flatbed space, and I think this is true in all sectors, you have a narrow window of time when you need to book loads, right? Loads become available somewhere between 7 o'clock in the morning and 8 or 8:30 in the morning, in local time, wherever you're running. And if you wait until 9 or 10, all the trucks that are looking at the load board have already looked over those loads and rejected them, right? Unless you're in a market that doesn't have enough trucks, which I don't know where that market exists anymore today, because there's too many trucks everywhere, right? That's what's making the rates go be so bad everywhere. So that could be interesting. Not only are Jeff and I both going to be in not very good markets, I'm going to be trying to book 2 loads, discuss and negotiate rates with 2 brokers, and unload sheetrock. So Tuesday's going to be fun. Now, the nice thing is that Monday is all booked up. Normally speaking, if I don't book something on Friday, in advance for Monday, I'm having to, deliver on Monday and book loads for Jeff and I on Monday. So I guess it's nice that I've done it on Tuesday. Actually, I just thought of something. Yeah, this is going to be fine, because I will have all day Monday after getting loaded and getting on the road. I'll probably get parked pretty early, and that's when I can start looking for loads for Tuesday for both of us. So hopefully I can pre-book on Monday for Tuesday morning, so that all I have to do is go in and deliver, and Jeff and I can just go pick up our loads. We already have our rate sheets, we already have our addresses, and that would be ideal. That's what I'm going to certainly try to do, because I don't want to be, driving through Spokane, getting wherever I'm delivering. That's going to a Lowe's, so I'm delivering to a Lowe's in Spokane. So it's going to be, a little stressful to be trying to look at the load board and fold up tarps. I don't know when they open. Maybe they open early. If they open at 6, I'll get in there and I'll get loaded, or empty and untarped, and maybe waiting in line by 7, and then I can look at the board and make calls while I'm waiting in line. And they're probably going to unload me inside. I wonder if it's I didn't even look. I wonder if it's a distribution center, Lowe's distribution center. Anyway, so anyway, I thought that was, that's something I always have to think about. How am I going to get the office part of the job done while I'm also doing the truck driving part of the job? But I will have all day Monday to, every time I park to check the straps, every time I, pull over to go pee, I can spend 15-20 minutes looking at the board, and hopefully get Jeff and I, settled out. Or honestly, like I said before, we both have the ability to just deadhead right back to where we originally picked up and still be over $2 a mile. So maybe if we don't find anything right away, that's what we're going to do with Jeff. We're just going to say, all right, start heading back. With me, I'm not so focused, like I talked about before, I'm not so focused on my driver salary, right? It doesn't really matter how many miles I drive, how many hours I get. park most of Tuesday after delivering sheetrock to find something, you know, that's fine for me. I don't care. For Jeff, we don't want to park him, you know, in Great Falls, Montana half the day, because then he's going to run out of his hours and not be able to make it home or, you know, back. So if we don't have anything booked by the time he's empty, we might park him for 15-20 minutes to try to find something. But short of that,